just went to a Comic Con. It's very small, Tonbridge Comic Con. So I just want to show you what I picked up. So this was a fiver. So I didn't mind this. A bit bashed about, but Shadows of the Empire. So I haven't got anything about Shadows of the Empire. I know it says 7 on that. I got that for a fiver as well because he threw both of them in for a tenner, which I really like. So I really like that. This I got as well, but the actor Paul Warren was there, so he signed it for me. So he's in a few of the movies. I think he says he's in The Last Jedi. He is in The Last Jedi, sorry. And he was pointing out the character, which is in the Empire magazine. And he's just finished up his parts for Han Solo. So Paul Warren signed that. That's the character he played in Force Awakens. He played a couple of characters, but it's the main character he plays. Also, I got this signed as well by Sandeep Mohan. He's played like loads of stormtroopers of various shapes and sizes in a couple of the movies, and he's just finished up in The Last Jedi as well. But this is obviously from The Force Awakens. So I got that signed by him. I also got my Star Wars comic signed again. I have 2 autographs put on there. These 2 on the top. That's Richard Oldfield and Nick Joseph. Richard Oldfield, he's the medal holder. I know I'm wrong. Nick Joseph on the top. He was the medal holder when Han Solo and Luke Skywalker get the medal off Leia at the end of the movies. And then the other one's Richard Oldfield. He's the X-Wing fighter that turns around and says to Leia, "Oh, 2 fighters against a Dark Star." Right, anyways, so I got them to sign that. And that's my other Star Wars comic, which I got signed as well, and that was signed by Sandeep Mohan, who was one of the Stormtroopers. So adding to the comics, what should I pick up? Oh yeah, so Paul Warren signed that as well. So that's the character that I have the 3.5 incher for. Baggies for my Topps cards, and this was there in one of the stalls. The thing that I lacked, that was lacking at the Comic Con, was actually comics. There was one stall and you had 2 little boxes. Really good, small, nice, cheap to get in, cheap stuff, no comics. So this is Doctor Who, signed by, from my daughter to, by Terry Malloy. And so Terry Malloy is the exterminator guy, Dalek. I know Doctor Who, just don't know a lot about Doctor Who. But he was like the King Dalek. You know, the one that you've seen. I don't know what he was called. But Terry Malloy, really nice guy, wore kilts, both of us had pictures with our kilts. The only comics I picked up there was this set here, which is set of 4, that was £6. Never heard of it. So I'm going to get that out and have a look at. And Lady Death. My first ever Lady Death comic. In actual fact, I never heard of Lady Death until I joined this site, which put me onto it. So I'm going to have a look at what Lady Death's like. That's what I picked up at Comic Con. Thanks very much.